Welcome back to the show. We're going to watch some baggage.
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
He's got a secret,
Hot.
and it's hidden inside this red bag. Does he enjoy wearing women's lingerie?
Could.
Did he have an affair with his cleaning lady?
Could.
Or did he lose $1.9 million in the stock market?
Could.
We'll open up this bag and a whole
All
lot
three.
more.
All three.
I'm
Coming
still
up
waiting
on
for the triple,
Baggage.
man.
Ah.
Give me a triple.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Watchin Baggage, brought to you by Geology. Geology is going to take your face and make sure it stays as pretty as it is right now. You're all beautiful. Thanks for watching.
What step do you have? Step 3?
This is our show where a lot of couples watch. Watching
Yeah.
Baggage is our like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife show.
Oh, dude, we're getting this for so many dudes.
So a lot of those,
Wow.
like girlfriends, wives, not to be stereotypical, but my wife just recently did this for me. Do this for your husband. Because he doesn't want to have wrinkly, old, aging skin.
No.
Just as much as he doesn't want to ask for help in that department. It's the trouble with men sometimes.
Look like this hunk on the screen in this episode, and why don't you visit geolog.ie/Jomboy70. It's on the screen there. It's in the description. Check it out. And it's got a 70 at the end. You know why, Jim?
Because don't look like you're 70.
70% off your first purchase
Oh.
of their 30-day trial kit. Their award-winning best-selling eye cream in a 5-piece trial set valued at $50. But just $15 for you people. Our baggage team, our baggage clams. So, I mean, if you want to fight acne, prevent wrinkles, smoother, hydrated skin, I would check out Geology. Or what Jim's doing right now.
Just dab my face off.
Are you doing the steps in order?
This is step 2. No,
You
I
jumped
went-
to step
I
2?
went out, but that's just wash your face. I washed my face this morning.
You ready?
I'm ready. Down. Baggage. So what type of gals do you think he's getting? His age?
What if
Wow.
we got like a trifecta? What if we got like
Well, welcome to
21,
Baggage, where singles show off
35,
their least
and
attractive sides
49?
in the hopes of attracting
What
new
if?
love. Right now,
I'll have
let's
to
meet
wait and
our
see.
Put your
manly
mic in your
dater.
mouth.
He's a real estate investor from Laguna Beach,
That's all the
California.
dentist ears.
Please welcome
Oh,
Mark.
The investor from Laguna Beach. I hope it's. I lost 1.9, but I've made many more
So,
Well,
million.
yeah.
what kind of woman you looking for?
Well, they definitely have to be young,
Yeah, for sure.
vibrant, energetic, like myself.
You're talking really young. I mean, not the kind you got to pick up at
He's
recess.
not,
but
yes.
No, not quite. No.
A young woman. All right, good for you. Let's meet him. She's a bartender from Chicago.
So we
Say
think this
hello
is
to
all
the
young
audience.
gals?
Seems like they set it up for that.
It does seem like that.
Hi,
Creepy.
Mark. I'm a Chi-Town girl who's anything but shy, and if you choose me, I promise you'll always be in store for
Oh,
a
is
good
there a
time.
lip curled up like that?
And
That
Mark,
was
I
odd.
have to say, I think you're super sexy.
Oh, sounds like you planned that line before seeing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Up next,
Oh, yeah,
she's
yeah.
He
a
is pretty
jewelry
sexy.
designer from New York City.
He pulls
Give
it
up
off well.
for
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oksana.
Oksana.
That walk.
Dude.
You know her?
Don't we know an Oksana?
I don't know any Oksanas. Oksana Bayul, obviously one of my favorite figure skaters, but besides that.
Mark, I'm a creative New Yorker who has a passion for jewelry and dancing. And if you pick me, I'm sure we can create a sexy duo.
Careful.
I'm just texting my...
Don't you love that
2 out of
accent
2.
too, huh?
Yeah, that's
And
beautiful.
finally, she's a headhunter
Just texting my
from
family group
Sherman
chat
Oaks,
saying,
California.
"Do we know an
Show
Oksana?"
some love for Olivia.
So yeah, 3 young girls.
Hi, Mark. I'm a versatile California girl who loves a low-key
versatile
day hanging out at the
California
beach,
girl? That
but I
means
also
nothing.
love getting dolled up for a hot night out.
Her eyes
So if you
just
pick
keep
me,
opening
we'll
a
have
little
fun.
too much.
What is a
Watch this.
versatile
Hi, Mark.
Watch her
California
eyes
girl?
just open up a little too
California
much
girl
over
who
and
loves
over.
a low-key day hanging out at
Oh,
the
yeah.
beach, but
It's
I
like a
also love
lizard.
getting dolled up for a hot night out. So if you pick me, we'll
Wow,
have fun
like
no
most
matter
people
what we
end
do.
sentences with the tick up. She's at her
Wow,
eyes
what's
are
your first
ticking up.
impression of these
Oh, she
three
did
lovely
that.
ladies?
Wow. They're beautiful. I mean, I hit the gold mine here. They're just absolutely beautiful. mean,
I
couldn't
texted my
pick them
family
better
group
than
chat. Do
this.
we know an Oksana?
So far, you've
My
seen
dad
all the
said,
good
"What's
news."
that?"
But as you can see here, they each brought
girl named
3
Oksana.
bags with them, a small, medium, and large one, each hiding a personal secret.
Otherwise, here's my point. Otherwise,
Right.
we've watched this episode together. Maybe not for a show because Zach is keeping track of that. But like, back in college when we would drink and watch episodes.
Well,
'Cause
Oksana Bayul is an all-time figure skater.
I don't know who that is.
Maybe you do, though.
is
That's the
known
other
as
thing.
their
I don't think
baggage.
so.
We still don't know.
Of course, the bigger the bag,
Like
the bigger
Oksana
the
Bayul
baggage.
gets referenced
So,
in Blades
ladies,
of Glory
it
and
is
stuff.
time to reveal your smallest piece
I think I
of
know
baggage.
You probably know one.
Otherwise, these bags, I might have
Not
a
yet.
memory from a decade ago when we watched this. Gross.
I talk like a
That's
baby
actually
to
like
get
level
my
3
way.
baggage.
What concerns
It's
you
baggage.
here?
That could be a third bag, and I'd
Well,
be like,
I mean,
yep.
if I really wanted a baby, I'd have a baby. I don't really want someone to talk like a baby. It depends how much she does of it, you know?
And you would defend yourself
Rational.
by...
Well, it always works. And I'm a type of girl that gets what she wants.
Ew.
And you said you like younger women.
That's what I was
Nah,
gonna say.
Be
Yeah,
careful what you wish
babies.
for.
I know. That's danger, danger, danger.
You probably want to get some example
That's
of
actually a
it.
great response.
Mark,
We should clip that.
Can you
Danger,
go get me a
danger.
bottle of water, please?
Ew.
I mean, what can I say?
I'm not into it
And
at all.
Scared.
now, of course, Oksana, if you will please open your bag.
He was so out on that.
I
That's
judge
baggage.
men by their car.
Depends
That
what she
could be an
likes.
issue,
That
huh?
definitely could be an issue.
All right, and
that
now
guy's got a
why
nice
is
car,
this
so
a
he doesn't give a
concern for
shit.
you?
Right.
I just think too materialistic to have, be judged by a car.
Yeah.
It's just,
He's
I don't
very
think that's
low-key.
everything. There's a lot
When
more
it comes
to a
to
man.
him,
You got to
kinda
look at the
demands
person inside the
everyone's
person,
ears,
not just the car.
Car says a lot about the man. Very well self-respected man will definitely drive a nice car. It doesn't have to be a luxury, but it has to be very well cleaned and very nice, comfortable. And I like to
I
be
couldn't disagree with
driven
that
in a nice
more.
car.
Yeah.
So,
You got to watch out for this one.
Livia, if you would open your bag.
You're in on him? I'm kind of out on him.
well, his answers are like he's tiptoeing.
Ooh,
What?
I am legally blind.
That's so
just
messed up by us, man. That comes crashing in our face. We're making fun of her eyes, and she's legally blind.
Yeah.
You're here pausing it. Look how fucked up her eyes are.
Yeah.
Look how fucked up her eyes are. I bet she's blind, and she is.
Well, let's hear her answer because there are some people who
Dude, this is-
can see, but they're legally blind.
I think we just got
we're done.
We're done. The show's over.
That was very observant by me.
Yes, it was.
I never made fun of her.
I'm half concerned.
I did compare her to a lizard.
Yeah. Yeah. This is tough times.
She can
Zach's
see.
concerned.
Yeah. Let's see what she says.
Because I'm, tall, handsome guy, so I hope you can see me.
Well, here's the good news. You can
Oh.
even lie.
See?
Lost
You've kind of missed it on me.
No, I just lost it. He's lizardy.
Olivia is legally blind, which means you obviously see things close up. It's just, for example, you couldn't drive a car. Am I correct in saying that?
Not without contacts, no. And
Me neither.
at night, I'm actually really afraid of the dark because if I'm lying in bed and someone is standing there, I'd have no idea. That's how blind I am.
So what you have to remember then is never just be
It's a
standing
tough
there.
spectrum because I can't
I
drive
got to
without
be
contacts in.
active.
Right.
But that concerns me because
She's got to be
No,
able
that's
to
what I'm
touch you to
saying.
know.
And Zach was worried for a minute. Legally blind can mean a lot of things. And I think it was extremely astute by me to notice that she had something going on with her eyes that her first baggage involved that.
Yeah.
Where you are.
not a bad thing. My concern is, I like to go out and have wine and dine and have a few drinks, and occasionally I might have too many drinks. So she might have to drive, and that might be a concern there.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
that's not a
Well,
Bro,
thing.
I've been telling
You
you.
had seen
You've
their
just
smallest
been
baggage
off
and
on
heard
this
their
cat.
explanations.
No, I
Up
just
next
think-
You
is our
talk, he
deal
talks,
breaker
you
round.
listen?
He
We're
looks
going to
like
see what's
Oksana,
hidden in
stop
their
it.
medium-sized bags. Find out
was
whose
too
baggage
much.
gets thrown
He-
off the bus when we come
If
back.
these are women that like older men,
Right.
his presentation, I think, fits what they want. But the way he's talking and answering
Welcome
stuff
back
is
to
weird.
Baggage, where singles spill their secrets for a chance at love. Now, before the break, we saw what was inside the ladies' smallest bags. We've got Nadia, who talks like a baby, Oksana, who rates a man by their ride, and Livia, who is legally blind. Now, Mark, it's time to prepare yourself for an even
Weird
bigger
reaction
piece
from
of
the crowd
baggage.
there.
This is the deal breaker
This
round.
is where baggage
Here in front of me are the
goes,
ladies'
man.
medium-sized bags, and I'm going to open
tell you
each
what?
one. Now, the
What?
bags are placed
I think the
here
episode's
in
about to
random
kick off
order,
right now.
Oh, wow.
So you
Yeah.
won't know which
think it's
bag
tea time.
belongs to
All right.
which woman.
Everyone in the comments,
Once
timestamp
Mark
this
decides
Tea
which
time.
bag
Tea time.
is his deal breaker, the woman who
leave
claims
it.
that bag will
Wherever
be
we are in the
going home.
episode,
It
timestamp
is
and
time
just write,
to
wow.
reveal more baggage.
Tea time starts here.
What that guy look like when he was young?
Bag number 1.
He had long hair, long straight hair.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a big
Oksana.
loner.
I'd currently lean Oxy too.
Bag number 2. Date rich and powerful
Now that
men.
might be Oksana because of the car thing.
It's all of them.
Well, I'm still in the game.
That's nice.
Bag number 3.
Oh, Hornball Jerry after this game.
Dude, that's nothing for a guy who lost
I'm $70,000
$1.9
in
million.
debt. She's the one that ought to be dating the rich and powerful man.
There you go. You're right.
What do you
Imagine
think?
one of the other girls on set.
I think we have some baggage.
I just didn't tell you guys.
Say the
I didn't think
least.
that
I'll
was
tell you what,
baggage.
why don't we take a look one at a time here? I'm $70,000 in
Jerry's
debt.
taking control.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to take on someone
Okay.
who's $70,000.
Found the
in debt.
Oksana in my life, not
They're going
this
to want you to
Oksana.
take these $70,000, pay it off, and then start the game over again, and it's not something I'm into.
I
don't think
only
that.
date rich and powerful men.
I don't think you have to pay
Well,
off
you
the
look
debt.
powerful.
I am powerful, but you know, the rich part, it kind of bothers me a little bit. You know, I mean, it's just.
But I am rich.
The gold digger thing?
Yeah, the gold digger thing. You know how it is. I mean, you've been there. Everybody's been there and done that. It's not something that it's not what I'm looking for.
Everybody's been
Okay.
gold dug.
And
You know,
I'm a
Jer,
big
rich guy
loner.
like me.
Well, that's a concern because I'm very social. I like to be out and about. A lot of I have business meetings, business
wow.
dinners,
Jeez.
luncheons.
What was
you know,
that face
cocktail
about?
meetings,
She the
et cetera,
loner?
et cetera.
All of these.
But at least, you know, with her, you wouldn't have to chase guys away. 'Cause it's always alone. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Mark. I'm going to ask
That
you now,
was
which
flat, man. That whole segment was too flat for me.
I think this episode's about to kick off. I think it's tea time.
Tea time. All right, everyone mark this down. Say, edit your comment and say, oh, shit, this was actually tea time.
Who's what bag?
Hold on. This is the thing. So when people click the link in the comments, it starts right now. Welcome to tea time. Whose bag do you think is whose, Jake?
That's what I was doing.
I gave him that.
That was the tea
We got to
time
start
I
it
was
again now because we came out of it. All right, this is the new time. Welcome back to tea time. Jake, whose bag do you think is
I'm
whose?
the tea time guy.
Say it.
It's been tea time.
Tea time just started. That's why you click the link in the comments.
Who do you think's got what bag?
I forget all the
70K in
bags.
debt.
They're all the same.
Loner, rich and famous guys.
I think Loner is the blind person because she's just going sympathy vote the whole way.
Damn.
I think that the baby talk is in debt, and that I think the judgmental car, dates rich and powerful.
I'm going Oksana is the loner. We've had that. You double took on that. I don't think you need to. 70K in debt is baby voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then only date rich and power old men is the other one.
Or she's 70K in debt. It's the legally blind woman because she had to pay for like surgeries and stuff. Super
one is the
sympathy
deal
vote.
breaker because whichever bag you
You think
pick,
she's going full
the
simp?
woman whose bag
I don't
that
know. Her
is
saying I can't
goes
drive
home.
without contacts kind of irks me because
Right.
I can't
My
either,
deal
and I would
breaker
I
never.
tried to warn everyone.
All right, stop it.
The $70,000 in debt.
Wow.
Wow, you're out.
Ladies, it's time to claim your baggage.
Do student loans count as debt? Like, could I have said when I just graduated
Yes.
college, I'm 70K in debt?
Yeah.
Been there. Oh. Yeah. Bam. Oh.
Full simp.
Well, there you have it, Livia. It's time to pack up and go. Well,
Wow.
not to worry,
She went
though,
mute.
Livia, because all of our eliminated contestants get 6 months
Oksana
of
waved
perfect
her off.
Match.com
Oksana's
pack up and go.
got like stage presence. Like she knows. She's
Well,
constantly
not
doing
to worry,
stage
though,
stuff.
Livia,
Look at this
because
wave.
all of our eliminated
Oh,
contestants
flipped
get
her
6
hair.
months of perfect
Au
Match.com
revoir.
online dating service.
Oksana would be. She looks like she'd be
So
like
maybe
the
Livia will find
in the
someone who can
sitcom.
handle her baggage.
People in the neighborhood
Well,
would just
2
know her
women
as like the
remain.
sweet
Nadia, who only
housewife.
dates rich and powerful
Oh,
men.
really? I'm the
But-
opposite.
And
But
Oksana,
the TV
who's
show would be
a
about her
big
secret
loner.
life as like
So
a
right now,
fucking
let's hear the
ruthless
stories
spy.
behind their
Basically,
baggage.
the
So join
Americans.
me over
She's
on the
Russian
hot
spy.
seat, if
I
you
think she
will.
drives.
She's Carrie Russell, and
I
that's
think
it.
she drives Fear in the Neighborhood as is.
Mark, I also
Oh, yeah,
like
but
them
they don't know that
private
they
guys,
should
and I
really
think
be
they're
scared of her.
a little bit too old for me.
Why'd you
Oh,
fucking
went
welcome
too
to the hot seat?
old?
Where
Yeah.
we turn up the heat. Now, Nadia and Oksana just revealed
Don't go
two
into your
big
next
secrets.
date.
And now Mark wants to know
Hot.
the truth behind their
Jake.
baggage. Do you have concerns with the fact that she wants to date rich and powerful
Yeah,
men?
is that something you always had, rich and powerful guys? Is that something, or is this something you, every once in a while, or, I mean?
I like the lifestyle they lead and the security in it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I have dated a Major League Baseball player and an NFL star, and that's just who I am.
Badass.
NFL star.
In other words, if they're
Yeah.
rich and powerful, that doesn't do it by itself.
It helps.
It helps. But you also got to like the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, in other words,
I'm
if
not a
he's
gold
rich.
digger.
Yeah.
It's
That's
all
the whole
about
thing.
what she cares about, like the car they drive. I mean,
You have to be in a safe car, not on a luxury Bentley.
She likes
or
the
anything
safest
like
cars
that.
you can.
Yeah.
What's your accent? That's beautiful.
I'm from Ukraine, but I spent 17 years in New York.
Oh, wow. You speak very well.
Thank you very much.
Now, what's your concern with her baggage?
Is that
Tough
a
for
nice
me because I'm very
compliment?
social, outgoing.
Like,
know.
no,
I go to
right?
events a
It's
lot,
weird.
and parties
The other
and-
woman
and
speaks
dinners
terrible.
and et cetera, and I just seem to
It was one of her
be
baggage,
there with
and
them,
I don't speak well.
socialize.
Well, I enjoy silence a lot. So when I'm by myself, I like to create my jewelry designs.
Look at these old.
Jerry's got. they're just-
Welcome to the wine bar at 5 p.m.
Welcome to two men pretending to listen intently, not hearing a single
You think
word
she's
said.
into you or me, man? Oh, that's
In my
fantastic.
poetry. You know, I'm very social. I have a lot of friends, but I also need my time
Oh,
to create
I'm a lone
and
wolf.
enjoy
I have a ton
and
of friends, so.
be creative. That
sounds really boring to me.
Yeah, you're a child.
It's a good dagger, though.
Nadia, why should
I'm
he
Team
choose
Oksana.
you?
I know.
and not her?
But that was a good
I do
shot
think she
back.
kills
Very
people.
We just talked
outgoing.
about how boring
I'm
she
definitely
was.
a girly girl, but I absolutely
257
love going
alarm.
to sporting events.
Smart.
I'm very independent, and gentlemen prefer
You had to set.
blondes.
Did you just wildly like throw the minutes and it
I
landed
also
close
see
enough
you
so you stuck
right
with it?
here with Oksana.
No, there was
You
some
seem
Jake
like a
stuff
very
there.
elegant, a woman of culture.
Thank you, Jerry.
There's something about Europeans, you know, it's nice.
Clearly,
Just straight up points
different
'cause she's
personalities.
From the
So you
Ukraine.
really have a choice.
They're both
beautiful.
so beautiful, as you know. I mean, just beautiful girls. And I have to see more baggage to really.
Oh
determine
yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah,
well,
we'll
that's
get you
gonna
More
happen.
baggage because
We
coming
know
up,
that's gonna
We'll
happen.
see what's in Nadia's and Oksana's
tell
biggest
us how you
bag.
feel now.
And don't forget, Mark's got baggage too. Does he enjoy wearing women's lingerie? Did he have an affair with his cleaning lady? Or did he lose $1.9 million in the stock market? One of these is Mark's baggage. Find out when we come back.
You broke a little bit there.
Yeah.
The down,
Don't go
down,
to your
down.
next
They can see it.
blind. Visit
You
gsntv.com
think
to
it's the affair
discover
with
Date
Cleaning
Check,
Lady?
the tool that lets you look up
think it's
before you hook
1.9.
up.
I think it's
Plus,
1.9.
uncover extra baggage not
Triple
revealed in show. Powered by
The infamous
Intelligence.
triple
They're
back.
actually all true here.
Whoa, welcome back to
Whoa,
Baggage.
welcome
We're
back.
with our data
That's
Mark,
good.
and he's a real estate investor who's speculating on a new relationship. Now, right now, Mark's about to see the secrets inside these ladies' biggest bags and make his final decision. Will he choose
Oksana's always
Nadia,
standing
who reaches
like
for the
a
rich
model.
guys with her Windy City charm? Or Oksana, the lone wolf with a sharp eye for beauty? Ladies, it is time to reveal your biggest
That wasn't
piece
some
of
a lone
baggage.
wolf with a sharp eye for beauty. Sounds like a
Let
thief.
us
though.
start with Nadia.
That's her name, huh?
Be bad.
Well, he's out.
I want to get married now.
No, it's tough.
That's-
Get married now? Like right now?
I'm
Yeah,
sure
dude,
she'd
after
give
the
you
show.
rest of the day.
Wow.
Get weird with it, Nadia.
Vegas
Say
or what?
today.
It's not something I want to jump into right now.
I already
That
have a
sounds
ring.
pretty scary, having just met you.
Well, I guess for me, I'm almost 30, and I'm starting to feel the clock tick a little bit.
Would you like a chair to sit in? Can we get her a walker?
I mean, it's more about.
I just,
I'm
What's
I
ready
the
mean,
to
emotion?
people that have
start
watched
a
Watching
family
Baggage a lot
really
knows that
soon,
I can't
so-
take girls who act like
So in
kids.
other words, she's
It
looking for a
weirds me the fuck
serious
out.
relationship is really what she's
Well,
saying there. Not that today you got to get married,
Be an
but
adult.
No, that's not a
Almost
bad
30.
thing. It's just that
Yeah.
getting married right now is definitely a concern. I mean, we're just meeting right now. If the, you know,
Yeah.
that's tough to jump
Dude,
right
I
into.
don't think she wants to marry a
Oksana,
stranger.
it's time to open your bag.
Dude, Oksana just always bringing it.
I mean, we're just meeting right now. If the, you know,
Yeah.
that's tough to jump right into.
Oksana,
She just
time to
knows
open
when
your
the. Oh,
baggage.
am I up? Oh. Well, they're.
I don't speak to my family.
Yeah, they all passed
My
away.
family's really
Tragic.
important to me.
Lost
I'm
accident.
best friends with my father. They mean everything to me, and that really concerns me that you don't have the same.
This guy
feeling.
looks so much like
Why
his
don't you
father.
speak to your family?
I don't have much family. My father passed away, but my mother and I don't get along. So for that, we chose not to speak. What I'm trying to do in my life is to create for my own big family where I can be great to my children.
That's very important to me.
How old did you say,
It's
Oksana?
a
Yeah, well,
difficult choice here.
It is a difficult
25?
choice. Two beautiful women.
Nah, she's
They
probably
do have
27.
baggage.
Lived in New York for
Nadia,
17
here's your
years.
chance for your final
Yeah, she moved
plea.
there when she was 14.
I think you should choose me because you don't want to sit alone in the apartment all day. And we could do something fun like travel, maybe go to a baseball game. And my family is a huge part of my life. instead of
fun
being
stuff,
so
man.
cold-hearted. And look at the curves.
What?
Look at the curves.
Travel, maybe go to a baseball game. And my family is a huge
Clip
part of
that.
my life instead of being so cold-hearted. And look at the curves.
Kind of sells itself right there, huh?
Not Jared?
The
Oksana.
curves. Didn't care anything
It's
else
your
she
chance
said
for a
there.
final plea.
You know, I'm an intelligent girl who's serious, so absolutely ready to be committed to someone, to have a family with, and to grow in every different directions. And then you want to choose this, you know, a blonde
I mean,
who
in a
wants
fight,
to gold, who
Oksana
wants to
would
be a
kill
golden.
her
Look at her
instantly.
cellulite. I mean, really.
Whoa. Whoa. She said,
Settle
look at
down,
her
break this up, or-
cellulite.
Okay.
Dude,
Blonde who-
Oksana's wired,
this
dude.
is what we knew. We knew that she was like,
I told you it was tea time.
she's beating people up. Tea time ×3. Edit your comment.
wants to gold,
now.
who wants to be a gold digger. Look at her cellulite. I mean,
Oh
really.
my
Come
goodness. She was so mad that the audience cheered about the curves line.
Yeah.
She was like, what?
Yeah.
Settle
Do I have to
down,
break
gang.
this up, or?
Apparently,
Okay.
but he just
Mark,
did he just get turned
it's time
on or
to
scared?
choose. Will it be
Yes.
Nadia, who talks like a
dude.
baby to get
Why
her
is she
way,
so
only
mad?
dates
Scary.
rich and powerful men, and who wants to get married?
I think it's Oxy. man.
now.
Vegas.
Or will it be Oksana, who judges men by their car, is a big loner, and doesn't speak to her
Vegas.
family? Mark,
Just laughs off her
send
baggage.
one of these
I don't
ladies
know, dude. I'm also very intimidated by Oxy.
Yeah, she's scaring me. I don't think I like her.
Oksana?
Yeah.
You have too much
I thought he
baggage.
was
Yeah,
gonna
she
land
totally lost it at the end.
there. Yeah.
You can have fun and get married in Vegas tomorrow.
Vegas tomorrow.
I'm sorry,
That
it's
was
time
the
to pack
Vegas
up and
joke
go.
I made
Yes,
before.
yeah. If you didn't. Oh.
Throw your bag.
Now, that she walked off. Now, I don't dislike.
Let's see this embrace.
I don't dislike Nadia, but in the end, he did make the right choice.
Okay, we
'Cause she got
still have
scary.
one more bag
Yeah.
to open, and that's
And I mean,
Mark's.
let's be honest.
Nadia has to decide if she wants to be with him.
Sometimes
after
there's
seeing his secret.
ulterior motives with
Does he
baggage.
enjoy wearing women's lingerie?
Like on the hookup after
Did
the
he
show
have an affair
scale.
with his cleaning lady?
This is
Or
almost
did he
1,000.
lose $1.9 million in the
Depends
stock
if you're
market.
into what Oksana was putting
Find
down.
out the truth when we come back.
Oksana's in back there.
She really blew it.
Wooga wooga wooga.
The other one called her cold-hearted, and she was like, "You want to see cold-hearted? You cellulite bitch."
Show you.
Yeah.
Exciting day, but the tables have turned, and now it's Nadia's decision to
Oh.
make. What's the secret in Mark's big red
Man, they
bag?
kind of look like
Does he enjoy
father
wearing
daughter
women's
though.
For sure, though.
lingerie?
Yeah.
Did
Zach,
he
you were
have an
thinking
affair
that?
With his cleaning lady.
Thought it since the show started.
Or
Damn.
did he lose $1.9
But not
million
Oxy.
in the stock market? Whoa. Nadia, what is the biggest
Zach makes
piece of
weird
baggage
face
of
at
those
me.
three options? What would really
Legs are
concern
sweating.
you the most?
No
The thing
farts.
that would concern me the most is wearing women's lingerie. Because, I mean, I wouldn't want to come home and he's wearing my panties.
You sure?
Do not want that.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to.
You know, I'd have to worry about him checking out not only women, but maybe men too.
Yeah, and you want to know what team he's on. Okay.
Well, dude, I do think
All
it's
right.
that. 'Cause
Now, Mark,
he's probably like,
it is
feels
time
good.
for you
I don't know.
to
I think it's
reveal
1.9
your
million.
baggage.
They always like it is what they say they don't want it to be. Yeah.
Oh, don't sweat the underwear. He lost $1.9 million in the stock market. Boy, he didn't lose his lingerie. He lost his shirt.
Ha ha
Well, you know,
ha.
I'm a risk taker. I made a lot of money taking risks. I always will take risks. I'm a very stable guy, and I enjoy it's something
always
I have
take
to
risks,
do
but I'm a stable
in order
guy.
to make money. But I'm not completely
Her
wiped
like
out.
just resting faces.
And I'm working my way up right now to get back in the game, and I'm getting back very quickly.
Is this baggage something you can handle?
She gonna say no? It means
be
he's
cool.
got $2 million to lose.
Obviously, I'm the type of girl that likes to be taken care of and taken out on the town and around the world. Yes, Mark, I accept your baggage.
Congratulations! How about that, huh? We got a terrific date for you guys, a fabulous dinner for two.
That was almost like they had her
Remember,
record
love
two
begins
different
when we
answers and then
carry each
splice
other's
them together.
baggage. We'll see you next time.
By the end, I got slumpy.
Yes. Well, Oksana brought that fire. And it was cool. He made
I'm
the.
so glad Mark picked me because I'm ready for my baby and a Bentley. What do you think?
Well, I think we should go to Vegas first.
Well, I think I fucking hate you, but Oksana scared me. That's about how I'd sum up the show.
That's okay. It's baggage. The message of the show I didn't love, but it's 42 Jerry's.
35 Jerry's.
It's 42 Jerry's.
And I'm on Jake's scale today.
Grayscale.